It's a good feeling. We talked about it during the week. I remember my dad telling me, there's a lot of opportunity and adversity. And obviously, it was a pretty adverse situation this week. We definitely had, some things happen to us that you wouldn't normally, wish to happen. But we came out here and we played with the guys we had, with the coaches we had, and we played our butts off. Credit to our defense. They played outstanding all day. They held a great running back to, I really don't know what, but it seemed like he didn't go too crazy based on what he's been doing this year. But, they played great, and then it's a good feeling. It's definitely a good feeling to be able to come out here. And, on top of it, it's a ranked win on the road, so it's a good feeling.
You start off with the interception on the first play of the game. That's obviously not what you want to do. I guess, what did you see on that play, and how were you able to put that behind you and do what you did the rest of the game?
Yeah, they came out in the coverage we thought. They came out man. They're a man team. We worked on that play all week. I get to the top of my drop, and I don't know if we had much pressure, but I felt the pocket kind of coming in on me, so I knew I had to throw it. The way we've been throwing that the whole week is, when it's man coverage like that, most of the time you're gonna have to bring the guy downhill, if you know what I'm saying. And so I tried to just pick the spot. When I let it go, I was like, oh, it's a good throw. He's gonna make the catch, and I think he got tangled up. I haven't seen the film yet, but somebody told me he kind of got jammed by the guy a little bit, and then he kind of fell off at the top of the route or something. I don't know, but I was frustrated with that. But got to put it behind you. You got a lot of game to play. I don't know what we probably had, like 14 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter, so you don't have much time to sulk about it.
How much defensive goal line stand after that? Keep them out of the end zone, stop the run downs later.
Yeah.
How the defense really put at that time.
Yeah, it was huge. They did a great job. They're great at the 1-2 yard line all season. So that's nothing new to us that we've seen. Great job by them getting a stop, and then we came out there. Would have been great to get a first down to help them out again to try to flip the field, but I think we were about half a yard short. So, but yeah, great job by them.
The run game really played a factor, it seemed like, for you guys. Can you talk about what Jalen and Jarek and Elijah did today, and particularly as well the offensive line creating some things for them?
Yeah, we had a couple guys down up front on the offensive line to start with. Obviously that's another thing that was thrown at us this week. And then all the guys that played, they did a great job of creating some seams for our guys. And then our guys did a good job getting vertical. I thought we ran the ball very physically tonight, which was great to see. Lowering our pads, running through guys. It was a great job by all those guys. Obviously, Jarek got in the end zone. Jalen had a lot of great physical runs. And then Elijah, he just, that's his style of running. He's a physical guy. So it was a good job by all three of those guys.
What was it like throwing in those conditions out there, Payton?
Yeah, that was probably the toughest conditions I've ever had to throw in. I played in like a monsoon almost in high school, and that was, I don't even think we tried to throw the ball in that game, but it got canceled because it was so bad. But yeah, that was probably the toughest conditions to throw the ball. Throwing the ball into the wind or with the wind is not bad, but as soon as it starts getting the crosswind, that's where things start getting a little iffy. Because you can spin it in a crosswind and it still moves sometimes. No matter how hard you throw it or anything, it still could have a little bit of a wiggle to it, which makes it tough on the receivers. But I thought that was able to do a good enough job to get the ball to our guys with the wind and then into the wind to start the game. And our receivers did a good job catching it because that's not easy. That's a moving, it's damn near a knuckleball sometimes, catching that thing.
Payton, that last series, you guys are trying to run the clock out. What are you guys talking about in those timeouts? And I know you guys throw it there. There's a couple guys there. Was it just, did you see it just didn't execute the play? And I guess what's just the whole thought process?
Hey, we're having some communication issues there. That wasn't very good. With us on the field and then the sideline, and then on the field. So, the end of that drive wasn't great, and then obviously, not getting points there is not good. We need to, punch the ball in and score a touchdown there. But we called that play, the pass play. I'm rolling out. We just had an arrow from our back, and he was looking downfield for something. I don't know what he was looking at, but I guess DJ was wide open in the end zone too. After I threw, I saw him, but my read is load high, so I start with our back. And for me, I can't really throw the ball without him looking. I was expecting him to look, but we just weren't on the same page, I guess. But that wasn't good enough. It comes down to the guy throwing the ball. So I should have squeezed it for a second or something. But yeah, we need to get points there to not screw our defense.
That touchdown to Jaden, it looked like he had a good lead on his guy. Is that where you knew you were going with the ball, and a couple times earlier in the game, it looked like you were trying to hit him down there in that end zone, just didn't work out.
Yeah, I knew I was going there pre-snap. We had the play call, and they were showing cover 0, which is straight man, no safety help, and they brought I don't know how many guys they brought. But they brought a house blitz, and we weren't able to pick up the one guy, and so I had to take my 3, and I threw it. I didn't even see it, and I heard the crowd, the noise raise, so I thought it got picked off because we're on the road. Usually when you hear the other team cheer, it's not good. And I finally got up, and I saw he was in the end zone. So, credit to our fans for showing up because they were cheering, and I heard them. So, good job of him. I didn't even see it. I was on the ground, so I didn't really see his route or his catch. So, I'll see it on film.
You may have brought this up before I get in here. You just speak to what this feels like to respond like this after the week you guys have had?
Yeah, it was big. A lot of adversity, and we talk about not giving in, not waving the white towel, and then showing up every day and still working. That's Michigan State football, and that's Michigan State period. You can say that across other sports as well, basketball as well. And that is real. I've been on teams before in my life where you do just toss it in and say, man, this stinks and we're done. But we don't have that. We don't have guys that do that, and that's a special thing when things are really not going well to be able to keep showing up every day and grinding through some stuff and then come out here and winning. A conference game on the road, ranked team. That's a great job. Thanks, guys.
Xavier Henderson.
Nice wait. That's exactly what Payton did.